Well, it looks like my thoughts about the twins of 138 is being reflected. 138 is the value of Yiming Yuan. It's also the value of Hiago Salza. Hiago Salza, Yiming Yuan, victim of something extreme, something bad. Yiming Yuan is from London. I'm not sure where Hiago Salza is from, but he was my favorite YouTuber for quite some time. And another name that has a value of 138, twins of 138, Andrew Jackson. Andrew Jackson. The city of Jacksonville in Florida was named after Andrew Jackson. Andrew Jackson equals 138. So that's the latest thing I've seen on that number. And I thought, well, that's weird, because I'd already picked this place as the place where the hurricane's gonna come. We're talking Cat 5. Cat 5 caning. Violence. Extreme violence. And a boy, a man, a DJ who is still in the captivity. He's still being held captive by the same people who tortured him, which is an unacceptable situation. So the angel Gabriel is sending a warning about the monster. The monster that's a bit like the Witch of Narnia. Gabrielle is no angel. A law enforcer, sure, but she's no angel. She's more like a torturer. Power. People who crave power over other people, they're always the worst torturers, if you know what I mean. Michael was no angel as a hurricane. He was a demon. Gabrielle, even worse. Tropical cyclone 171. The twins of 138. Black Saturday equals 138. I've done some work on that number, actually. I could show you. I could show you what I've done. There's going to be a sign at 1:37 AM. That'll be the time in Canberra. That's what I'm thinking, because that was the message. The next eruption will be number 65. It's the value of Yuan. Yiming Yuan. Yiming Yuan. He knows about Gabrielle. He knows about the Cat 5 cane. His experience is unknown because these people don't give us information. After they kidnap, abduct people, we don't know anything else that happens after that. And I'm sorry, but there's a reflection of what happened to this guy, coming in the form of a hurricane. A reflection, like a mirror image of what they did to him. The Cat 5 caning, the Cat 5 sadist is Gabrielle. In the world of weather, the Storm Boys, Jake and Nathan. And the twin sadists, Daniel and Samuel. In Red Rain by R.L. Stein. Bad Mirror Boy is 140. Bad Mirror Boy. And there was 140 days. Did you know that? Between eruptions. Friday is 63. It's the value of the word Friday. Nathan Breeze is 119. 119. Fire is 38. Ocean is 38. The ocean tsunami, storm surge, oh my god. Look at her. Look at it. Burn The last eruption of Steamboat Geyser was just 6 hours and 4 minutes ago. Byrne, B-Y-R-N-E. Gabrielle Byrne. I dreamed her name last night, her surname. She had a surname. On the wanted posters, the police press conference. On Gabrielle Byrne. Murderer. Dead man. Dead, 14, man, 28. DJ, 14. Bad DJ man. Bad DJ man. Angelic is 51. Demon is 51. This is the last eruption of Steamboat Geyser, the most recent one. Cain is 23. You see, Michael is 51. Hugo is 51. Sadism is 65. It's on my thing. 65 is the value of a few things. Ewan. Sadism. Andrew Jackson, the 7th president of the USA, is where Jacksonville gets its name from. It's also my surname. Kelly. So I did some work on this number. Why has it dropped down? I don't know. 138. I told you, Hiago Salazar, my favourite YouTuber. Yiming Yuan, the torture victim. And Nathan Breeze. Nathan Breeze and Yiming Yuan. Hiago Salazar. Angelic name, Gabrielle. Gabriel. Not Gabrielle. Don't mix them up. God's angel Gabriel. The divine boy. Good serpent. Boy's power. My steam boy. Steamboat boy. My boy Nathan. Nice bad boy Nathan. Nathan, weather is turning bad. Fireboy Nathan. Angel. 13. Abduction sign. Traumatized prisoner kid. Jake's horror. Kidnapping hell. My killer name. Demon boy. Daniel. And on it goes. To describe the horror of the Cat 5. Cain. Hugo. Whether you're talking Hugo or Michael, or a pair of caners in Singapore swinging the cane at 160 kilometers an hour onto the bare backside of the victim, who is strapped to the wooden frame. It doesn't really matter which Cat 5 cane you're talking about, does it? Not really. 6'5", see? 65. If we go back, I don't think I will go back. 140. I'm going to go outside instead. 140, we've got the twin mirror boys. Bad mirror boys. Bad mirror boy, 140. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to stay on this. I'm going to go back in time and I'm going to show you. There was 140 days right here. Friday, 26th of April. God is 26. 2002. 22, the most powerful number in numerology. 140 days and 20 minutes. And the most recent eruption happened on the 20th. 2200 hours and 2220. Bad mirror boy, 140. Two of them. Twins. Bulb is the clue, B-U-L-B. Bulb equals 37. What else equals 37? M-D-T. Not E-D-T. That's Eastern time. The sign for this hurricane is going to come in Wyoming. 2 hours away. So the time in Wyoming will be 9:37 on September 5, Thursday. We can catch up next Thursday at 1 PM. That was the clue. That was the message. That was the dream on my birthday. 11-year-old Jake. Today is Wednesday, August 21, 2019. Unless you're in Wyoming, where it is still Tuesday, the 20th of August. I said Tuesday 20th of August was the day we had our bore drilled. Well, actually it's still going. They're still drilling. So it continues into the next day. So it's true for Wyoming and for where I live. As in, the bore was being drilled on the 20th in both places. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take you out and show you. MDT is Mountain Daylight Time. Mountain Daylight Time. Bulb. BULB is also the value of hell. The hell cane. The shadow of God is what? It's the authority that abuses. That's what it is. Aslan, he didn't go much on Jadis, the one who made herself God. No, he didn't. He didn't like her. He did not like her. He thought she was a bitch. Actually. A bitch. A cruel, nasty bitch. Had made herself the god. And poor little Satan, Edmund, demonized as the devil. She was going to kill him, execute him. Aslan said no. You can kill me instead. So they're still going. So the next eruption will be number 65 and number 33. It's kind of like weird. I was thinking yesterday that drilling this bore, a geyser erupts hot water and steam. A rotating shaft going down into the ground, drilling deep, like drilling down for the truth, drilling down for water. Actually, dude, they're drilling for water, man, not truth. What is truth? Don't ask that question, it'll get you killed. Ask Jesus, ask Joshua, ask Julian Assange, ask anyone whose name starts with J. But his name did not start with J. There was no letter J back then. His name started with a Y. Why me? It's the question everyone asks when they're about to die. Why me? Or when they're suffering horrifically. Why me? The weeping willows are just coming out in leaf. Just coming out. It's the natural question. Why me? Bulb is the clue. Bulbs can be true bulbs or they can be like tubers. I did horticulture once. Tubers, you can have all kinds of things, modified roots. But a daffodil is a true bulb. It's a true bulb. B-U-L-B, that's the clue. Bulb. The daffodil. Springtime, and back they come. Jacob's hope is Nathan's hope. An eruption of Steenberg geyser reflecting the twin bulbs. Twins, there's two of them. You set a bulb in front of the mirror and you've got two bulbs, like magic. A bird, it's a cockatoo. We can catch up next Thursday at 1 PM. Well, I guess it could be that simple. It could be that simple. But then I thought bulb. The mirrored bulb. 37. Bulb equals 37. MDT is 37. Hell is 37. Mirror boy. Wetterling. Twin Martin, his birthday, it's going to be 137 on Friday, September 6th. Reflect equals 69. It'll be Thursday in Wyoming. We can catch up next Thursday at 1 PM, but don't forget the bulb. The shadow, the light and the dark, the angels and the demons. Drilling down for the truth. No man, for water. The steamboat geyser erupts water. Hot water and steam. Transformed water. And down it goes. Into the ground. Flapping, flapping, flapping. Tarpaulin. The wind the other night picked it up and hurled it into the fence. It's still there. They're the blue gums. That's where I was the other night with the torch. That's where the wind was whipping the branches around. It was that tree, it was that branch right there, where I park my car sometimes. They were thrashing around like crazy. Right after I mentioned Gabrielle. A warning from Gabrielle. Archangel. Birds are oracular. There were two. At first I thought there was just one. If the next eruption of Steamboat Geyser is the one on September 5, it would make sense. But if it's not, if there's another eruption between now and then, in some ways that would make even more sense. Because then it would be number 66, and that is the value of twin. And Steamboat Geyser is twins. Twin vents. 6.1 meters apart. Breeze equals 61. Miracle equals 61. A miracle. A warning from Gabrielle. Gabrielle understands Yiming Yuan, a naughty boy with a good heart. A naughty bratty boy with a good heart. And a torture victim of people who have no heart, no compassion, no empathy, but they assume the position of God and the authority of God. Light and shadow. Good and evil. Who is good? Who is evil? Well, who's the one that's strapped to the trestle being tortured? Should give you a clue. If you have a heart. You don't need much more information than that, really. But if I told you he's a DJ, he's someone who liked to move people in a good way, he's a drug addict, and he was a small-time drug dealer, and that's basically what he did wrong. He never killed anyone. Unlike Gabrielle, in my dream, a murderer, well then you should have no doubt. Zero doubt. Who is good, who is evil in this story? I mean, if you walk out of the cinema going, who was the good guy and who was the bad guy out of Aslan and Jadis? You know, the White Queen and the Lion King guy, who was the good guy, who was the bad guy? If you're asking that question, then you've got issues. And so it is with Yiming Yuan and the authorities in Singapore. If you're asking who's the good guy and who's the evil, sadistic bitch, then you've got issues. Big issues. And you're probably confused about why Hitler was a bad guy as well. Why Nazi Germany was a flawed democracy. You're probably like, why was it flawed? I thought nearly everyone supported Hitler. Well, nearly everyone did support Hitler. 95% of Germans at one point supported Hitler. I've read 95%. Like, that's a huge approval rating. So why was Nazi Germany a flawed democracy? Why is Singapore a flawed democracy? Why did all the soldiers sacrifice? And what does freedom mean? So this prophecy is about more than just saving the lives of people in Jacksonville. It's about saving a lot of lives in a lot of ways on this troubled planet called Earth. Gabrielle is going to feed off the ocean heat that a lot of people are still saying, oh, nothing's changed, climate change is a hoax. The honest people of the world are caught between the crazy conservatives on one side of town and the politically correct censors of truth on the other side of town. Censorship, banning people, shutting down people's accounts because they're not 18 yet and they dared to make a video dancing around in their swimmers, in their shorty shorts. Wow. Your idea of keeping kids safe is a funny one. It's shallow and it's pretend. So this is about a lot more than just saving a few lives in Jacksonville, Florida. But I wouldn't underestimate the importance of that either. Because being trapped under a Category 5 cane and unable to escape is not exactly fun. Just ask Yiming Yuan. He'll tell you. Nathan Breeze will tell you. If you've got the chance to escape, you should, before it's too late. Because if you don't, you're gonna probably regret it. Big time.